To those of you who do not know, when the British government put Tommy Robinson in jail last year, they did their best to put him in a situation that would kill him. They did it on purpose, and it was attempted murder. There is literally no other assumption that any of us can make if we are being honest. And we have dire news that the British government are going to try and do this again on March 22nd, no less. But before I get to that news, let me take you through 4 links that made me mad just before the awful news that we all received on Thursday. The first one is about the banning of a book that Tommy helped write, and the link is titled, Amazon bans Tommy Robinson's book, Muhammad's Quran, from Homeland Security. So, we've gotten to the book burning stage of our civilization. We're making it impossible to sell books that criticize Islam. We can write and sell books that criticize and defame any other religion on the planet. We can lie and falsely claim all kinds of evil things about any other religion. But Islam? Nope, not allowed. And the morons claim that the Jews run the world. I always laugh when I see things like that. Wake up, kids. You're in lots of trouble, and you aren't paying attention. Then, something really dark occurred, and Tommy took to YouTube to tell us, since he is banned everywhere else. The link is titled, Intimidation at My House by Far Left Working with Jihadi Lawyer and Media. I saw it on YouTube. This is sickening. The underhanded attacks by the left with jihadis to endanger the children and wife of Tommy Robinson. It's amazing. They tried, but harassed and intimidated an innocent family. Britain, you are lost. You have destroyed yourselves, and it is disheartening to see that a once great country has fallen so far into the gutter. Little did I know that it would even get worse. David Wood dropped into the discussion in that special style that is only his in a YouTube link titled, British Journalists Are White Supremacists, I Can Prove It. In the only way that really matters, David Wood has thoroughly exposed the BBC and other British journalists of their ilk as white supremacists. And the logic is unassailable. He has completely demolished them so badly that their ears must be ringing all the way across the Atlantic. They are such utter hypocrites that, well, we are here to save them from themselves. We have the therapy that they need, and we're going to give it to them, whether they like it or not. David Wood style, especially. Then I saw another YouTube from Tommy. This one was titled, Continued Harassment and Intimidation of My Family by Media Working with Far Left. It's also a YouTube, as I said. This is utterly sick, twisted, and insane. These foul fiends from hell have stooped to attempting to physically intimidate and attack the children of Tommy Robinson. The mainstream media were directly involved. And this will only increase because Britain has become an evil and vile society. Not everyone in Britain, but the society itself has become evil and vile. This will only increase. The minions of Satan are on the rampage, and they will stop at nothing to rend, tear, and destroy all who speak for righteousness and decorum. God bless Tommy Robinson, and may God protect his family from the horrifying attacks that they are forced to endure because their father and husband is merely speaking the truth about a cult of death that seeks to drown Britain in blood. Then on Thursday, my heart sank as I saw this YouTube titled, Breaking, Government to Send Tommy Robinson Back to Jail. On March 22nd, this month, the British government will try to murder Tommy Robinson yet again. This sick and twisted government is so incredible that I just don't have words to express the evil that they are demonstrating. And they are going to try and kill Tommy by putting him back in jail, and make no mistake that this is an attempt to murder him. They've proven it. Tommy Robinson has proven it. And they made it very clear that this is what they want. they've also proven that their prosecution of Tommy is a complete and was a complete and utter sham. It was a horrifying breach of justice, and they've proven that no one else has ever been treated like this for the reason that they claim, ever. Tommy is literally the very first journalist that they've jailed for this quote-unquote offense. And Tommy didn't break the law that they claimed that he broke. We have complete video evidence of this fact. This is one of the foulest examples of evil that I've ever seen from the British government. There have been other examples of horrifying evil from the UK, but nothing so obvious and in our face. They tortured Tommy by putting him in solitary confinement. And we have research about what this does to you for the amount of time that they forced him to endure. They also forced him to starve because they were literally feeding him poisoned food that the Muslim food preparers were giving him. So out of self-preservation, he had to stop eating anything that he could not obtain on his own. And he was slowly, agonizingly starving to death. And he has been emotionally and psychologically scarred by this experience, and they want to do it to him again. If they succeed in doing this, it will be a death sentence for Tommy Robinson. The only hope that he has is for people to help him financially get the best legal defense team that he can so that he can stay alive and continue to expose the evils in the UK government and in the UK as a whole. To those of you who love Britain, go here. Go to freedomfortommy.com. I wish that I was using hyperbole when I say this, but this appeal to you is the truth and nothing but. Please do not let the British government murder Tommy Robinson. And you only have, well, by this broadcast, by this recording, less than 2 weeks to save his life, because they will kill him if we fail to defend him. Think also of this as you do your best for Tommy. You will be helping to keep his voice heard. You will also be giving courage to those who also need to speak out but can't, or at least feel like they can't. If you help Tommy survive, then maybe others will find the courage to step forward and lend their voices to his. But it starts with Tommy. Again, help him and his beleaguered family here at freedomfortommy.com. You will be saving a life and helping your own country. And then after that video, Tommy live streamed on YouTube to his followers. Even more details. This YouTube video is titled, "The World is Watching This State Persecution, more details on persecution and charges against me." Okay, again, this is a live stream that was recorded after he announced the fact that they are attempting to put him on trial again. And he's pretty upset, which is perfectly understandable, so you might need to lower the volume a little bit if you listen to it, and you should. Anyway, in this video, he lays out an incredible series of events that point to an insidious and coordinated attempt to destroy him, and it's shocking. And he says that he has video of a few things that are literally hard to believe, but everything has been so over the top already that we have to believe it. Then he says that he has video proof, so look forward for video over the coming days. The bottom line? The only reason why he is alive today is that he has been able to put the spotlight on these foul and evil attempts to destroy him. Plus, I think that God has been protecting him. Again, if there's to be any hope for Britain, Tommy must survive. He has become the lightning rod that the establishment must destroy. Therefore, he must be supported as much as you can. And the UK government only gave him 2 weeks to get his defense ready, and that is an abomination all by itself. Again, go to this URL, freedomfortommy.com. It will redirect you to a page on www.tr.news that will allow you to donate to his legal defense. I'm just gobsmacked over how evil this all is. No, and please, please pray for his safety, that he will win this case that will come in less than 2 weeks on the 22nd of March this month. Please pray for him.